What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, undefeated two-time heavyweight world champion British superstar boxer Tyson the Gypsy King Fury is in mediation with Olympic bronze medalist, former WBC reigning heavyweight world champion, American superstar boxer Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. His co-promoter, who promotes him in the United States, legendary top-ranked CEO promoter Bob Arum, has done an interview on Barbershop Conversations with the brother Fred, and Fred asked him, "Is there any updates on Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder as far as the mediation goes?" And Bob Arum, of course, he came out and he stated that a deal is 95% done for Tyson Fury to face his fellow countryman, two-time unified heavyweight world champion British superstar boxer Anthony Joshua in May or in June. And he states that he don't know how this is going to play out with the mediation, but he does know that Tyson Fury informed him and he informed the judge that he will never ever step in the ring with Deontay Wilder ever again. And he's using the race card. He's saying that the allegations that Deontay Wilder came out with were offensive to his people in the UK, the gypsies in the UK. So he's stating that that was offensive, and due to the fact that Deontay Wilder placed these allegations on him and insulted his people, that he will never step foot in the ring with Deontay Wilder ever again. Even if that means that he will be stripped of his WBC title, because he states that he'll never share the ring with him ever again. So in short, you can expect Tyson Fury to be stripped. As Fred then went on to say, well, does that mean that Deontay Wilder will be fighting for a vacant belt, essentially, because you're saying that Tyson Fury will go to any measure not to fight Deontay Wilder? That means if they rule in Deontay Wilder's favor, that means that Tyson Fury would then vacate the belt. And Bob Arum stated, well, it has nothing to do with the belt. Then he states, and that's on Tyson Fury, essentially, if he's willing to go against the grain. If he's just willing to essentially, quote unquote, buck the system. That's on Tyson Fury. If they rule in the favor of Deontay Wilder, then that's on Tyson Fury if he wants to, quote unquote, buck the system and go against the grain. This is what Bob Arum had to say. And then Fred pushed a little further, and eventually Bob Arum stated that I don't want to get into the legal talk anymore. It just is what it is. We have to see how it plays out. So now Tyson Fury is taking an opportunity. When Tyson Fury used the N-word, when Tyson Fury said that all lives matter, now he wants to say that it's offensive. Deontay Wilder saying that he was a cheat and making claims that he had something in his glove. Now Tyson Fury wants to state that that was not offensive to only him, but it was offensive to his people and his culture. When Deontay Wilder was simply talking directly to Tyson Fury, not to an entire culture. When he said that Tyson Fury cheated, he didn't say the entire gypsy culture cheated. When he said that Tyson Fury had an object in his glove, possibly, allegedly, he didn't say the entire culture had an object in the glove. When he said that he resurrected and brought Tyson Fury back, Bob Arum stated that that is all true. He gave Tyson Fury an opportunity. He helped resurrect Tyson Fury's career. He gave him a second fight. These are claims that are valid that took place within the ring. And Bob Arum is stating that, well, the problem is Deontay Wilder had no hardcore proof of this before he made these allegations. Nonetheless, there's two men in the ring. That's Tyson Fury and that is Deontay Wilder. And if Deontay Wilder feels like Tyson Fury himself cheated, then what does that have to do with Tyson Fury's entire culture? It has zero to do with his culture because he was talking directly to Tyson Fury, not Tyson Fury's culture. So now Tyson Fury is trying to use this angle as a way to save face and be able to have a leg to stand on, because we know the quote unquote expiration date that expired October 15th wasn't true. So now he's trying to say, well, he don't want to step back in the ring with him because he insulted my culture and my people. So it's abundantly clear that Tyson Fury will go to any measure to wiggle around fighting Deontay Wilder. Thus the reason why Bob Arum stated that he was in conversation with Eddie Hearn today, because now they're going to use this card for the judge to say, well, his feels like his culture and his people were insulted by Deontay Wilder and by the allegations he made, and so therefore they could just part ways and go their separate ways. When in fact you had regardless if you like Deontay Wilder or not, you had a contractual obligation to face this man in a third fight, as he gave you 2 opportunities to resurrect yourself and earn money and to be able to get your career back on track. Has nothing to do with personally liking him or not. And that's more of a reason why you should take the trilogy match, because you have a feud. So now Tyson Fury is trying to use this angle. But you see, when I told people when Tyson Fury was on his birthday and he said the N-word, and I said that was not correct. And as a people, we should have felt insulted. But no, you had people defending him. And you see, as soon as he gets the opportunity, he's going to use his situation to the best of his ability to defend his stance. Now he feels like Deontay Wilder insulted his entire culture by saying he himself cheated in the fight. His entire culture wasn't in the ring, only he was. The UK wasn't in the ring, only he was. Only Tyson Fury had on gloves that you could clearly see look tampered with. Only Tyson Fury in the first fight had a glove on that was flopping around like a bending on a 90-degree angle. So you see, when you come to the defense and say, well, it's nothing, when Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder could say, well, Tyson Fury also offended my culture and my people as well, when he went on social media and said the N-word. When Tyson Fury said, when asked about what was taking place in its totality and everything going on, and he said, I'm not worrying about that because all lives matter. So you see, that gets a pass. But as soon as Tyson Fury could use that as an angle to defend himself, he's going to use it. And now he's going to the measure, because the judge rules 100% in Deontay Wilder's favor. Tyson Fury's going to have to do away with the belt. And then Bob Arum essentially all but said that Tyson Fury, if he just wants to buck the system, that may be the route he goes, even if they rule in Deontay Wilder's favor. Or what is the WBC going to do? Is the WBC going to stand up for Deontay Wilder, as they said that he was a model citizen, he represented their brand to the highest respect that he could possibly do? Or are they going to roll with Tyson Fury? Because they got to make the big bucks. You see how this works? So Tyson Fury is willing to vacate the belt or go to any measures to not have to defend it. Essentially, go on a run with the belt. And Tyson Fury is now using every angle possible to go around and wiggle around facing Deontay Wilder, saying Deontay Wilder insulted his culture. Wow. So Deontay Wilder did him a favor, helped resurrect his career, and he don't even want to honor the trilogy match because he wants to keep it in-house. And he's going to use every angle possible to wiggle around him. That's not going to work, because you're contractually bound to face Deontay Wilder. Has nothing to do with him claiming, because see, Deontay Wilder's on record was saying Tyson Fury cheated. Not the culture, not the gypsy culture. He's on record saying Tyson Fury had something in his glove, not the culture. So let's see how this plays out. That's all I got for y'all. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. And do me a favor, make sure y'all hit the like button when you come in or when you're leaving. Make sure you hit the like button. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.